Let's start with your reading, Leo. Today, we are going to look into your recent past, current energies, and near future, and then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about your messages. Now, let's begin right away with your reading. Leo, what's going on? There's definitely a lot going on in the present, especially. But what you might not know is that soon things will actually transform and change. And you will start seeing some of the results that perhaps right now you're hoping for, but that you're not able to see yet. Now, the main energy for the reading today is the Eight of Wands reversed. And what I see here is that currently there is a lack of communication in a situation with a person who potentially you have an emotional connection with. But what's very interesting about this card when it comes up in reverse is that it's not saying that there are not things to say and that's why there's no communication. It's actually saying that all those things that you want to tell each other are now blocked for reasons that we'll have to find out. There is a need to move into a new direction, letting go of the drama, the issues, starting anew, but not knowing how. There is definitely a lot of hidden passion here coming from a time of hidden doubts, things that created misunderstandings. Potentially, there was a lack of commitment, and also just a situation where you go from loving the person to not being able to stand the person. There is definitely a lot going on here. We'll have to see what that is and how it's meant to transform. Now, in the recent past, we see the speed of it all, the chariot with the Five of Cups. We see something here that happened fast in between the two of you. Maybe you fell in love fast, you moved in quickly. There was something here that really talks about passion, which for you, Leo, is absolutely expected. When you love something or someone, you really go for it. You do not think about maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. When you feel the passion, you build things. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. There is a specific event, moment, that brought a lot of disappointment to you, maybe a betrayal, or just overall not feeling appreciated anymore. There were arguments here, and at times you just wonder to yourself, does this person even care? Going to bed not knowing if they loved you, if they cared about you. And the thing is that I see here is that you thought that this person was the one at some point, and you did not see this coming from them. This created a point of no return. And from that moment forward, you just tried to go back to a time before that point of no return, but you couldn't. Now, there is much more to this that we need to look into, especially when it comes to the other person and what they were doing, feeling. We'll look into it as soon as we clarify. In the present, this is probably the lowest point when it comes to this situation. Nine of Swords, Five of Swords. There are clearly some major trust issues at the moment. You might have been able in the past to forgive maybe certain things here and there, but you could never forget. And all these things just added to the burden, and eventually you find it very hard to trust and to believe in this. You thought that maybe in time it would get better, but it's only getting worse. In a way, maybe this person keeps finding ways to disappoint you, and that's also not helping at all. They might not even do it on purpose, but at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter. This is the time with the Five of Swords to prioritize for you and for them as well. As far as you go, you have to ask yourself how much of this situation I really want, I should keep, I should fighting for. Is this person hurting my self-esteem, making me love myself less? Can this really make me happy? And for them, they need to figure out if it's more important to be in control and overall to not reveal how they feel, or if it's more important to nurture the connection with someone who they do care about. We'll see. We'll see when we clarify what else is going on in the present. Now, this is very interesting. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. You are finally walking away, and for real. We see here that potentially you're saying, yes, you know what, there is just nothing left for me here. Why am I keeping myself in this situation? Can this be the rest of my life? Oh, hell no, I don't want it to be. And so with the Eight of Cups, I see you soul searching, listening to your gut, and overall stop pretending that everything is fine or that at some point things can work out. But we have a surprise here. When you walk away, this comes in. You start seeing the results. You give up on this, and now this rushes in. What a great timing, huh? We'll see what this is about when we clarify. So let's start doing that, Leo, and let's begin with your recent past. Three of Pentacles, Justice. Oh, the High Priest, also known as the Hierophant. With the Six of Wands, maybe this is the actual issue. What caused all the issues over here? I see right here that someone is in constant search for validation. Your person seems to be very dependent on what people think about them, wanting to always feel seen, wanting to feel wanted. And you know, at a certain degree, we all do that, right? It's normal. It makes us feel good. But when our self-esteem depends on it, when our decision-making depends on it, then we are a slave of something that we are totally out of control of, and also something that it's not that important at the end of the day. I do get the sense that this created a moment in which you felt a lack of emotional support, Leo, from your person. It never seems to be enough for them, does it? They often focus on the next best thing, not appreciating what they have until they lose it, obviously, as we see here. How do you manage to be in a connection with someone like this? Always having to compete for their attention, for their love. No, this is not right for you. And you know you deserve more. You don't need me to tell you that. And that's when you started understanding that you needed to bring justice and balance into this. No matter how much it hurt, no matter how much you wanted to stay instead. Very important moment for you. But shouldn't that lead to a better situation where you feel better about yourself? What is going on here with all these swords? Let's clarify. I see. Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. You know, you definitely did walk away, Leo. You definitely wanted to really go for this, and you did it. You really did it. But a part of you was still looking back while you were walking away, hoping that this person, it's not that you wanted a reason why to stay or to come back, but at least you wanted some redemption. You wanted to see that this person understood what they've done and could now see what they have lost. And so this element, it's still keeping you connected to this in a way or another. There is still silence right now. Something is not being communicated and it wants to be. Maybe you're picking up on that as well. This person often acts very immature, and that hurts your self-esteem. Not because of what they do or say, but because you find yourself at times thinking, why am I babysitting this connection? Why can't I just forget about this and walk away for real? But there is an awakening. There is a rebirth here, a new stable beginning, more solid, more based on the logic. You understanding that at the end of the day, we accept the love we think we deserve. And maybe at this time, you're just saying, screw that. I know I deserve better. I really do now. So that's it. To change the situation, you don't need to change the person. You don't need to change how they feel or what they do. All you need to change is yourself, your perception, and what you prioritize. This is all about prioritization. This is going to be a powerful moment, and it's kickstarting a domino effect of events that will lead to a surprise. Knight of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. So let's see what that is. Also, healing. I love this Four of Swords energy, and I'm gonna put it down on the table because that's what you need right now. Heal from something that has hurt, and has hurt a lot. Now, let's see where you're moving towards and what's coming up next. Aha, I knew it. Ace of Swords, the World, and the Nine of Pentacles with, guess what? The Wheel of Fortune over here. You know, I see definitely something kind of coming in with this Ace of Swords, something that you were not expecting. Maybe at some point you were hoping for, and that redemption need was definitely making you fantasizing about this. But then you give up on it. And right now, that's exactly when it comes in. Someone is speaking their mind, maybe you, maybe the other person. And you also have the tools to really cut the toxic energy out of your life, whether it's just the cycle with this person or this person. We will see what that's going to be about. But overall, with the world, it's very important for you to let go of trying to control the outcome, the flow of events. Right here, you're really just saying right now, especially with the Wheel of Fortune as well, which is not in your control and you know it, you're saying whatever will be, will be. If this has to happen, it will happen. If it doesn't happen, it won't happen. I am not going to stick around for a maybe, for maybe love. No. Something is unfolding here perfectly at the perfect time, but only if you let it happen. It's not easy because you're hurt and there are things that you would love to see right now, but it will be worth it. You need to stay positive and just not forget how amazing you are and how much you deserve. Love the person in the mirror, and you'll find that love that you're looking for around you as well. I love to see this, Leo, and I really get the sense that you absolutely deserve this right now. You deserve this outcome. And so I want to focus more on it and see what this is actually going to be about. What are these results? We see some sort of reunion, even if it's just for a minute, even if it's just through messages. There is something here communicated that will make you feel very independent and very abundant, happy with everything that you have. Beautiful card over here. Let's see what this is going to be. Let's see how it's going to evolve in the next few months. And let's see where you're going to be at the very end of this struggling cycle. Also, let's see what else is coming your way in the next few months that you should know about today. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, Leo, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Please make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Leo. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events is the beautiful Judgment card. And by the way, followed by the Tower. We were talking about transformations. We were talking about something worth sticking around for. And here we're starting to see it shaping up around you. Clearly, this Eight of Cups energy is causing a major awakening, a major transformation within you and within this person as well. You are understanding that, first of all, the only approval that matters is your own. And you're understanding how important it is to stay true to yourself, no matter what people think, or no matter the fact that maybe you end up alone. It's better to be alone than to be with people who make you feel alone. They are understanding that they need to make adjustments. The issues are becoming clear. There is some sort of open communication, whether it is in between the two of you or just them with themselves. And we see that it will start small, actually, small changes that they will have a big impact. And eventually you will see that everything around you has changed. This person will take a risk, doing something unexpected. But how much of this is actually going to impact your own personal journey, Leo? What should you expect from this long term? What else is coming your way as well in the next few months that you should know about? So let's keep going with the reading, and let's immediately focus on this Judgment and Tower energy to see what this is going to be about. Yep, that conversation is coming up. Wow. This is all, these are mostly wands. Also with the magician's wand, we do have a lot of passion coming in together with that unexpected message potentially that you didn't see coming from them. This is really creating a emotional earthquake. And after this, nothing will be the same.